Well, good morning. Our hymn this morning is It Took a Miracle. John W. Peterson's life reads like a novel. He was born in Kansas, where his brothers Bill and Bob lived a wild and dangerous life of boozing, gambling, fast driving, and sheriff baiting. Then one night, Bill came home, took his mother in his arms, kissed her, and said, "Mother, I have found your Christ as my Savior." The change in him was immediate and dramatic. Soon, Bob, too, was saved, along with other members of the family. Then John, 12 years old, gave his heart to Christ as well. The brothers became traveling evangelists, and John often joined them on their trips, singing at the meetings. He wrote of his grandparents, who immigrated from Sweden and settling in Kansas, that they always maintained a strong Christian testimony. 3 times a day, wrote Peterson, grandfather would go to his desk, pull out his Bible and hymn book, sing a song and read from the scriptures, and finally pray, always out loud, always in Swedish. After the war, Peterson enrolled in the Moody Bible Institute. One day, sitting in class, he began thinking about the grace of God and the work of Calvary. Soon he had lost contact with the lecture and was thinking more of the remarkable changes in his brothers and his own life. My thoughts raced on to the flights over the Himalayas, the spectacular power of God revealed in those electrical storms, the majesty of the mountains themselves, the incredible variety of the jungle, and the star-filled nights of dazzling beauty high in the air. As these scenes flashed through my memory, I began to focus on the element of the miraculous in all of God's work, creation and redemption. The words of a song were forming in my mind, and before the class period was over, the chorus was all thought out. I hurried over to the music building, found a vacant studio, and started to write these words. It took a miracle to put the stars in place. It took a miracle to hang the world in place. But when he saved my soul, cleansed and made me whole, it took a miracle of love and grace. Shortly thereafter, John sold his song along with 11 others for $36. At the time, he didn't earn a single penny in royalties, having sold away the rights. His friends told him he'd been swindled, but he rejoiced that God was using the song. Eventually, the copyright did come back to him, as it should be. It Took a Miracle was John W. Peterson's signature song, for it was his testimony. When he saved my soul, cleansed and made me whole, it took a miracle of love and grace. So please come back next Monday for another one of Cheryl's Cherished Hymns. And if you're on the Facebook, it's just under that, Cheryl's Cherished Hymn. Please share it, push the like button, and let us know that you're listening. Or if you're on YouTube, it's there as well. It's just under Cheryl Houck. And if you would please subscribe to that, then you'll get notice of every week of the new hymn.